without a one statewide candidate. Having guys out there trying to build up the statewide party, that's going to help all the way across. The more Republicans we get at the statewide level, the easier it's going to be for us to win elections at the statewide, at the state Senate, and at the state House. I just want to invite Ryan Parcell up for just a minute to talk about sort of dismantling. He'll be here when you want him on.
I'll keep this real brief. I'm just kidding. I want to tell you a real quick story. In the state of Maryland, they passed a law regarding really took away a parent's right to, parent. So they appealed to the State Board of Education. They went through, they hired lawyers, they made passionate speeches and all this stuff. And the State Board of Education, acting in a quasi-judicial role, came back and said, well, that's nice and all, but, and I'm quoting directly, a parent's right to parent has to yield to the state's obligation to educate. Now that's all nice and good if, you don't happen to disagree with what the state's saying that you have to yield and let them teach your children. But that's the effect of really bad candidates running for levels of government that most people don't usually pay attention to. And in District 49, and to a lesser extent in District 38 and District 20, we have hardcore liberal Democrats who are trying to run as Republicans to get in there. And if we're not careful, those will be the people who will tell your kids sometime, or tell you as a parent, that you have to yield to what their standards are because that's your obligation as a parent. And so we've got a couple good conservatives running in different districts. If it's something that's important to you, let me know. I'll get you in touch with them. These are solid, well-qualified people that you will be proud to spend your time and your effort working with. So that's all I wanted to say.
And actually, even if you don't have kids, which Ryan doesn't, Cammie and I have Itchy and Scratchy, and those cats will never be of age to vote. 16-year-olds will nullify our votes in the next election. So, that's who Ryan's trying to work with, is trying to get people out there working with the schools. So even, the vast majority of people here don't have kids. Those are great farm teams for future candidates. They're great. It's great to get our influence out there in those areas because the Democrats own it. So that's what we've got for this month. Next month, please bring % sure. We were trying to get Scott McGinnis down here. I think he has agreed to come. We were talking to his campaign about that. Over the next couple months, I'm trying to get Scott McGinnis and Josh Penry, and the two declared candidates, the two main declared candidates right now. There's some other right now for governor. So expect to see them over the next couple months. And that also shows the power of the grassroots. We can get 30 to 40 people here, and statewide candidates are coming down. So bring your down. We want to, one of those two guys will probably be running against Bill Ritter. Bill Ritter is very weak right now. We need to start taking back, especially these state races. So please bring your friends, invite friends. We got the food. The food will continue to be free. We've got a donor who's basically said she'll continue to donate as long as she's around for. So third Thursday of next month, I don't think I'll be here. I'm planning on traveling during that time, but we should have a great candidate. So thanks for coming. If you're interested, Scott's got an email sign-up list if you want to just get involved with his campaign. Candidates are always looking for volunteers. Also, getting on the email list so you can find out what's going on, especially if he's the only Republican candidate. Let's get behind him and make sure that we get a Republican in that seat. So thanks for coming.
Thanks, Scott.
Oh, Scott, what's your email? Or website? Scott at scottgessler.com. ScottGessler.com. You really like your name, don't you? Yeah. Okay. No, I don't think so. All right, thanks for coming.